In my experience, one of the most powerful attributes to a good traveling filmmaker is their ability to utilize their time on the road. The world-renowned leaders in today's filmmaking, DJI, challenged me to put down my DSLR and test their new Osmo Mobile 2. The Osmo Mobile 2 is a 3-axis smartphone stabilizer with an array of features that allows users to create cinematic videos straight on their smartphones. It's no question that smartphones have become incredibly powerful, even visually comparable to some of the best cinema cameras in the world. So instead of making a trendy video, I proposed back to DJI something more practical in my eyes. Is this device going to save me time without compensating for quality? The new Osmo Mobile 2 has dozens of unique features, but I wanted to veer this video towards the things that would actually help make my job easier. The features I decided to cover are battery life, motion time-lapse, hyperlapse, and slow motion filming. With a total of 10 days to shoot and edit this project in 2 different countries, there's no question that this is about as run and gun as it gets. The motion time-lapse is definitely a cool feature that's not the easiest thing to do on a DSLR. So take my Sony a7S II for example. It does not come stock with an intervalometer, so there's no time-lapse setting. Nor is it fun to lug around a motorized tripod head to create that in-camera motion. Being able to film a 4K motion lapse with minimal equipment is definitely a big plus. However, I found the ease of the setup and breakdown made it possible to get creative and look for more interesting compositions rather than just setting a scene. I get asked all the time about how to shoot those trendy, fast-paced city shots like this. This is called a hyperlapse, and they are a royal pain in the ass to create. The time that it takes to shoot a good hyperlapse goes like this. Find a focal point, take a picture, take a step forward, reset the focal point, take another picture, repeat until your shoulders are burning and your left eye feels like it's going to fall out. Cry when you realize that fluid motion in film is 24 pictures per second, translating to 24 steps, give or take 7 seconds in between pictures, totaling around 3 minutes of precision shooting per 1 second of video, only for it to look like this when it's done. But not before you import all the files into After Effects, create a composition, render the composition at raw quality, and then drag it into Premiere to be stabilized. Now to compare the two before and after stabilization, this is what you get. Shooting a hyperlapse is a very time-consuming process, but sometimes time is not something we can afford to waste. Either that or we don't have enough time to shoot all the things we want to at that sort of a pace. Making it cinematic on the Osmo Mobile 2 isn't difficult, it's simply taking similar precautions as you would with the DSLR, except you don't stress on time. Easy go. Integrating slow motion is quite possibly the most powerful way to inspire emotion in a film. The new iPhones are capable of shooting full HD at 240 frames per second, translating to 10% of real-time speed and easily controlled through the DJI app. With full ability to control shutter, ISO, and white balance, the professional application becomes very real. I've always been a massive advocate for DJI and their team. Their engineers are some of the smartest people on earth, and their message has always been something that resonated well with me. Let your work speak for itself. The fact that DJI was able to put this many powerful features into the Osmo Mobile 2 while extending the battery life to 15 hours and significantly cutting the price from the previous model was truly impressive. I'm constantly looking for new ways to create faster, but I believe that the most important thing to a creator is that they never compensate for quality. In my opinion, the Osmo Mobile 2 is powerful enough for me to confidently give it a strong recommendation to creators of any capacity.